Jack, thanks for having us in your shop.
No problem.
Tell us what you do.
I run a menswear business, high-end menswear business in Sunningdale.
Very good. Who are your typical clients?
Wealthy men who are into fashion.
Okay, cool. And how do you tend to get new clients?
Through advertising, social media, a lot of recommendations, word of mouth, being here a long time. It's been established 28 years, which helps.
Really?
Yeah, a long time, since 1990. So.
And social media, does it actually bring new clients?
Yeah, definitely.
Really?
Definitely, yeah. Yeah, it helps a lot.
I found you on social media.
Wow, did you?
Yeah.
There you go. So
proof
is in the pudding.
It does,
Yeah.
and I'm a good customer.
Of course, one of the best.
Average spend, what do most people spend when they come in?
Wouldn't know.
Roughly.
Never worked it out.
Roughly. Grand?
No, I wouldn't say as much as that.
500 quid?
Maybe. Don't really like talking about figures. Let's just talk about the product.
There we know how much
the
you
amazing product that I sell.
So tell me about the products. How do you choose? What's your buying techniques?
Okay, so I try and stock brands that there's normally under 10 stockists in the UK.
Okay.
And a lot of the brands, 2 or 3 of the brands that I stock, I am the only stockist in the UK.
Really?
Yeah.
Who are they?
So John Varvatos, I was the first independent to stock it in the UK and have been the longest and still one of only few. Neil Barrett, which he was a designer for Gucci and Prada, and then started on his own in around the millennium. I was, again, probably one of the first independents and, again, by far the longest stockist. A few other brands that I do, a few limited edition t-shirt brands and trainer brands. Yeah, just try and stock product that other people don't stock. If Harrods or Harvey Nichols stock it, then
You don't want it.
well, yeah, I'd have a look at it, but yeah, no, I like to have product that very exclusive boutiques will stock across the world.
Do you think that's what gives you the edge over your competitors?
I definitely think it makes a point of sale more interesting when you discuss, who's behind it, who's designing it, where it's made, the fact that it's quite an exclusive brand, and some of the pieces that I stock are the only pieces in the UK. It definitely makes the sale more attractive.
Okay. So what other marketing ideas have you got for your business going forward as we change so rapidly with like social media and online presence versus printed or other older fashioned methods?
I think it's very important to be in the store all the time and be a face of Greens. I believe people, when spending a lot of money, want to build a rapport and a relationship with the guy that they're buying from.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm not great on social media and a bit of a technophobe, but I'm willing to learn and grow my online business because that is obviously the way things are going. But always being in a store for people to come in and look around and have a coffee and discuss my product, I think is still massively important and probably the most important thing of having a menswear business.
Do you want more clients?
Always.
If you had 0 to 100 clients and 100 is the very best, where are you at with where you would, like a percentage wise, where are you running now and where do you want to be?
Well, I don't think you could ever have too many clients, put it that way. But with the way more and more people are shopping online to get people back out into a boutique and having a look round, you could never have enough of those.
So would you say your clients are time poor but cash rich?
Yeah, possibly.
Do some of them
Possibly.
struggle to find the time to come into a store?
Yeah.
Whereas then you might lose a bit of business to the online market.
Maybe, but a lot of my clientele are very loyal. They're good regulars. They know my product. They know me. They understand the value of me and my product. They know that if they're going to buy something, they're not going to see a guy walking down the street 2 minutes later, unless I've sold it to him.
Exactly.
Same like another guy, but I think it's what was the question again?
It's about like relationships.
Yeah, it's about building relationships and being looking after my loyal customers. Yeah,
that's good. So you could always have more clients. There are various ways that you can improve like your presence on social media. And which platforms do you use at the moment?
Mainly Instagram.
Mainly Instagram.
Yeah.
Okay. Why don't you use others like Facebook and LinkedIn and?
Because I think everyone now is on Instagram.
Yeah.
I mean, 10 years ago there wasn't that many people that were on Facebook or Twitter, but it seems that everyone now has some sort of Instagram profile.
Yeah.
And the fact it's free and it's what everyone is on, I think is key, right?
Free's an important topic. So let's say, for example, Goldlist app is free for you as a business to come onto. Then a client would find you by categorizing, searching in a certain category. They would search menswear, high end, and then if they're in this area or even not, your shop would show up. I mean, would that be of interest to you?
100%, yeah.
And if you had to pay a small subscription or a membership, would you still be quite happy to pay a little bit because you know the rewards are coming?
Of course, if the rewards were there and the returns were there and you were getting, first of all, some business and then repeat business.
Exactly. That's a great point.
Definitely.
Because you get one client in the, say, free period that Goldlist is going to be launched for, and then even if you have to go and pay for it, but if you get one client over that time and he comes in once and buys a jacket that's £400, but he comes back next week, next month, next year, that client's turned into a valuable client because
a regular.
he's buying, and that's where you come into your speciality, is because you're building relationships like we have, and you're saying, yep, come back, Sam, and I'll help you with this and help you with that for your next time out.
Yeah, my repeat success rate is pretty high.
Yeah,
I think once people get in and they feel comfortable
Yep.
being in here and spending money and know that I'm interested in having their repeat business and not just getting the quick sale, I think that's key, and that's what people want. And they want a guy that they can trust in clothing them, right? They want to look smart and they don't want to walk out the shop and they've just spent a fortune and look like a complete idiot.
Yeah.
And their wife or girlfriend saying, what on earth are you wearing? Who sold you that?
Yeah.
I feel that they
the
can
opposite.
trust me.
Yeah.
They can trust me, and I'll give them an honest answer
Yeah.
because I want the longevity and I want them to come back.
Yeah. So Goldlist is of interest. You're going to be listed on Goldlist. There's going to be a free period. We're going to get you new clients, and then we're going to get you repeat clients.
Okay.
And then you might pay for your subscription, which will be a local package. So we have 3 packages on Goldlist. One is local, where it's your sort of local area within, say, 5 miles. Then there's going to be a national package, so that if you're up in Newcastle but you still want to shop here, perhaps they can find you. They will still be able to find you if you have a national package. Okay. Or there's a global package, which means if someone's in Miami or Dubai and they like what they see about your shop and about you being the face and lots of good things about you online, they can even buy off you.
Okay.
So like, how interesting is that to you? Like, which one do you think you would fit into nicely?
Well, I think it always, like you say, it sort of comes down to cost and what you're going to get in return for that cost. If you're going to pay for a global cost to advertise in Dubai and Hong Kong and no one comes over, it's not going to be worth it. But then within a 5-mile radius, I'd hope the fact that we've been here for 28 years, most people would know me within a 5-mile radius. So I think it's trial and error. And
so perhaps the middle one, like a national one, where you're going to attract the clients from London
definitely.
and Oxford and Chester and places like that.
Sunningdale's a nice area. People travel to come and stay here. So, like you say, hopefully when they do make the effort and come down, they'll make the effort to come and see me. So,
And do you think having your business listed on Goldlist and clients being able to find you so easily will help you sell to a further distance, further afield? I mean, would you happily sell to someone who wants to buy a certain jacket in their right size of your exclusive range, because you're one of, few stockists in the world of some of your things? If that guy in Dubai is desperate for that item, you're going to sell it to him,
always.
right?
Yeah,
and
always.
you'll
happy
career
to do
it.
so. Yeah, always.
And,
yeah. I have a client in Hong Kong who is happy for me to take, to order stuff and me sending products.
Brilliant.
It works really well. Yeah.
So my thought on that is that Goldlist will actually help your business grow hugely, because say, for example, you started on a national package and you started selling to clients all over the country in the UK. You're quite happy with that, it works, the system's proven, and then you can open up to a global package because you've made the revenue from the sales during the national.
Yeah, of course.
And then you've got more Hong Kong clients, US, So you think that it could grow your business?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Don't see why not,
Yeah.
Any form of advertising helps, any word of mouth helps, any comments or people's opinion on your business always helps, and people wearing your product and people getting comments on how smart you look. Oh yeah, it's from Greens, I bought it from Jack. Always, it's only going to benefit.
How important do you think it is to be the face of a business?
Very important.
Yeah.
Very important to be here all the time and come in and see the man behind Greens or the man behind any business, whether you're selling art, cars, watches, clothes. It always helps to build a rapport and a trust, and people want that repeat business. They want that familiarity, and I think that's what helps having a small boutique instead of having a multi-brand business or a bigger store where you're just being sold to by some commission-based salesman who just wants his £10-15 from a commission. Where, as I say, I'm here for the longevity. This is my business. This is my living. I want you to come back.
Yeah, exactly.
Very important.
Yeah. No, I agree with you. So we've got this fast-paced business. The social media platforms that everything's changing, evolving so quickly. But actually, the fundamentals are people. Where the person buys from a person, right? Yeah. So you can make that part of your Goldlist profile that yes, it's Greens in Sunningdale, but this is the face of the business, and you can contact me at any time. I mean, how interesting would it be to you when you're listed on Goldlist to have someone be able to just pop you a direct messenger or direct message straight away through the app, and it comes up on your phone, and the guy is perhaps somewhere else in the world saying, do you stock this item in this size? And you can instantly reply to him and say, yes, I do. And he could pay for it over the telephone.
Yeah.
And then you can ship
now.
it.
Yeah, I do that now.
So you're doing the global shipping, but that's only with guys you know.
Yeah.
But what if it's a new client being able to contact you on instant message?
Yeah, I mean, literally that happened last week. I put some T-shirts up on my Instagram feed.
Yeah.
A guy who I'd never met before who follows me on Instagram said, are those new tees? Do you have it in my size? I said, yeah, no problem. Sent him my bank details. He transferred me the money.
Brilliant.
Sent me his address. Literally 2 days later.
Yep.
Thanks to the top, I've received it.
So what you're saying is a bit of advertising and the ability to even just instant messenger makes you sales.
Yeah, I think any way in which you can enhance sales, whether it's online, on Instagram, on Facebook, doing similar promotions on Goldlist. At the end of the day, we're all here to make money, right?
Yep.
So as many feeds as possible is always going to help.
Yeah, and that communication nowadays, all we want to do is instant messenger someone, isn't it? You don't want to send it. What if that guy's option was to only Google you to find your website, to then find your email, to then send you an email, and he might not even call because of time differences and things like that. If he's overseas, and he might send you an email, but you might not see it for half a day if you're busy doing something or buying. It's so slow, isn't it? So we want like an instant response. And Goldlist does that because that's giving you the ability just to chat with clients and them to contact you any time of day, wherever they are in the world, and you're selling.
Yeah, massively helpful.
Sounds good, right?
Very good.
Jack, thanks for your time.
Pleasure.
You've been a
No
great
worries.
sport.
No
Thanks
worries.
a lot.